How do I get my clients to sign up for my groups? Hi, I'm Louise Fouché from OTGrow. Welcome to our YouTube channel. So here we discuss tools, tips, and techniques to make you an effective group facilitator. So the question we got at our Q&A in the beginning of February was, how do we get our clients to sign up for our groups, especially if it's all voluntary? So we go into a lot of detail discussing this in our Step Out program. We speak a little bit about marketing. And so I want to answer the question more in terms of an inpatient group and not an outpatient group. So I've got 3 tips for you today. The first one is that I'd like you to keep in mind that it's not this idea of I have to drag people to my groups. Every single time there's groups, I have to go around, I have to collect the people that are in my inpatient hospital, and I have to kind of, from the start, convince them to come and join my groups. What one needs to keep in mind is that the group cohesion will do a lot of the work. So basically, you're looking at really putting effort in maybe for the first 2 or 3 groups. And after that, if you have closed groups and your group cohesion is strong, it will do the work for you because people feel they belong. They feel that people care about them. They have a voice. They are heard. And these are going to be elements that are going to bring them of their own accord into your group space. So that's the first thing I'd like to suggest. The second thing, which we know from marketing, the best way to market and the best way for people to come to your groups is word of mouth or to get the MDT to support you. And it's a little bit of a chicken and egg situation to have facilitate effective groups where people can feel they are making shifts, where they can feel that this is really good quality, worth their while to come. They're going to spread the news for you and tell people, sure, you should go to that group. I've just had such amazing insights there. And the same with the MDT. When they see that their clients are making shifts, then they are going to be more pro sending their clients to your groups. But it starts with having an effective group where that the clients can come to and then through word of mouth encourage other people to join. The last point I'd like to make, and this is almost the crux where you can start, is for clients to understand what is the value of joining your group. And this can often be done hand in hand with your assessment. So when you've done an assessment and you can tell your clients, these are the things that you are struggling with. This is how the group program is going to address each one of these elements that you are struggling with, that we saw in the assessment, or this is the need that you have, or you are struggling with colleagues at work. And when you come to groups, we are constantly improving your interpersonal relationships. We are working on social skills that is going to be able to improve your ability to have relationships at work with these colleagues that you are struggling with. And so it becomes important to show the value and how we are able to address the problems and the needs for our clients when they join groups. So it takes a bit of time for you to do the assessment, that's true. But once they can see the value, that's going to get them to group 1 and 2. And by then, the cohesion should be really strong and bring them to the rest of the group to complete your groups. I hope that gives you some ideas. As I said, we have more in the Step Out program for those of you wanting to start outpatient groups or have outpatient groups, but they're not well attended. It's maybe something you can look into. So in the meantime, maybe in this coming week, to really have a look at your assessment and explain to your clients how the groups are going to fit in and meet their needs and their problems, and what is going to be the occupational performance outcome that you can address through your group facilitation, making social participation the core of the outcome. I hope that helps you. And in the meantime, happy facilitation.